Hello guys, this is Miss Ekman. Today we're going to do lesson 2.617, which is pages 104 and 105. So what is the objective of this lesson? So the student will be able to identify the important events in a text and cite evidence. Okay, so what is this? They said today we will read the conclusion of Amy Tan's essay Fish Cheeks and discuss the larger message or theme that the author wants to share with readers. You guys remember in the story, it says Amy's mother has invited the minister's family to a traditional Christmas Eve dinner. The problem? The traditions and the food are Chinese, but the minister's family is not. Let's keep reading to see what happens at dinner and what Amy learns from that experience. Okay, so before that, we're going to learn the vocabulary. So the first one is going to be astonished, which is an adjective. What is the meaning? To be very surprised. An example of that is this. What is one way you might show that you're astonished about some good news? So one way you might show that you are astonished, it is by exclaiming, what? Wow! Right? Appreciate. What is appreciate? It is a verb. What is the meaning? To understand how important or useful someone or something is. Okay? It's an example. One reason appreciate good friends, it is because they, sorry, I need to do this. Okay. Because they listen to me if I needed to talk. Because they listen to me if I needed to talk. Okay, so we're going to continue with the story, and then they arrived. The minister's family and all my relatives, and a clamor of doorbells and rumpled Christmas packages. Robert grunted hello, and I pretended that he was not worthy of existence. Dinner threw me deeper into despair. My relatives licked the ends of their chopsticks and reached across the table, dipping them into the dozen or so plates of food. Robert and his family waited patiently for platters to be passed to them. My relatives murmured with pleasure when my mother brought out the whole steamed fish. Robert grimaced. Then my father put his chopsticks just below the fish eye and plucked on the soft meat. "Amy, you favorite," he said. "Offer me the tender fish cheek." I wanted to disappear. At the end of the meal, my father leaned back and blushed loudly, thanking my mother for her fine cooking. "It's polite Chinese custom to show you're satisfied," explained my father to our, astonished guest. Robert was looking down at his plate with a routine face. The minister managed to muster up a quiet burp. I was stunned, into silence for the rest of the night. After all the guests had gone, my mother said to me, "You want to be some like American girls on the outside." She handed me early gift. It was a miniskirt in beige tweed, but inside you must always be Chinese. You must be proud you're different. You only shame is be ashamed. Okay, so it is a really, really good story, that we learn here because it is important. We have to be very proud for who we are and the family and our traditions, that we have. So, and even, though I didn't agree with her then, I knew that she understood how much I had suffered during the evening diner or dinner. It wasn't until many years later, long after I had gotten over my crush on Robert, that I was able to appreciate fully her lesson and the true purpose behind our particular menu for Christmas Eve that year. She had chosen all my favorite foods. Oh, that is so good. So this one is very important. What it says, you must be proud you different. You only shame is to be ashamed. Okay, so this one is very, 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 important. So what is our close reading of this story? The key idea. Okay, so why does the dinner throw Amy Tan into a deep despair? Tan is thrown into deep despair during dinner because she feels that Robert and his family are shocked by how her relatives act and by the food that they eat during dinner. Hey, everybody's different, even if family is different. So that Robert and his family are shocked by how her relatives act and by the food that they eat during dinner. Okay, so analyze thing. How does Amy Tan know that her mother understood how she felt during dinner? So Tan knows that her mother understood how she felt because after dinner her mother gives her a miniskirt and says Amy wants to be the same like American girls on the outside, right? So after dinner her mother gives her a miniskirt and says Amy wants to be the same like American Girl on the outside. Right? It is as a, to have shame can mean to be humiliated, embarrassed by something. What is Amy embarrassed about? What idea is Amy's mother trying to help her to understand, guys? So Amy's mother gives her a miniskirt and tells her that she knows. Amy wants to be like American Girls on the outside, but she recognized how, much Amy struggles to fit in with American, American families or with the American culture. Okay, so on the next one, that is, the stretch. What does tense mother means when she said, only shame it is to be, ashamed? So underline a text detail that helps you understand what she means. Okay, so write it down that part, guys. It is the only part that I'm going to ask you to do that. A tense mother means that dot dot dot. Okay, so that is the only part that I'm going to ask from you guys. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, guys. Stay safe. Okay, bye.